Yes, you are visible and audible both. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm really happy that I got another chance to have this wonderful conversation with you. First of all, I would like to tell you very good afternoon.
Very good afternoon, Lalit. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm also doing I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing fine. It's not that great because no one is at my home these days to take care of
Mm.
my kids. I'm not able to devote the time I used to devote in creating videos and uploading and having conversation with different people. So I'm not getting that opportunity these days. So feeling little bad,
Okay.
but that's fine. It's life.
Yeah, sometimes it happens with me as well that I don't get the time to hit the video conversations with the people. But it is okay because simultaneously I try to have the conversation on audio calls with the people.
That's
Like
good.
yeah, it is literally not very mandatory that you always need to have video conversations. If your goal is, if your ultimate goal is just to become very fluent or become very communicative, so you just need to attach yourself with the communication. Doesn't matter in which way you are attaching yourself with the communication.
True, true. I completely
And
agree with the point. Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. And when it comes to create the content for YouTube, then we have to hit the video conversation. And
Yes, yes.
sometimes it is always great to have conversation with the people because simultaneously we are working on our interpersonal skills as well. And we are working on our etiquettes as well when we are having video conversation with the people. So we have to be very professional.
Yes, yes, yes. Not very professional, but yes, very like basic things we need to check out before we
Mm.
start having conversation with someone. We cannot be in the position like while having an audio call. Like we can even have an audio call when we are lying on the sofa watching TV or sometimes. So, but we can't do it with video call. We have to give our full attention towards the person with whom you are talking. So that's important.
Yes. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head
Well,
completely. Yeah.
from last 1 week, I'm not having conversation with anyone. So I feel like that I don't know English. I thought that
No,
I
it
would.
happens with me. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel good actually because I'm very much
Mm.
habitual of having conversation on daily basis. And if you're not having it for a week, it seems like that I'm not communicating with anyone. So I feel like okay, I have to do it. So today in the morning, I just finished all my household chores on time, like before time, so that the moment my child will sleep, I'll have the
Mm.
conversation. This was already planned. So yeah, now I'm
So sometimes, like as you told me, that now these days you are tend to having conversation with the people, and when you don't do this conversation with somebody, so that time you feel that I
something is
have the craving. Yeah,
yeah.
I have the craving of this like communication, and I need to communicate with somebody. Or like this happens with me as well. Even though like when sometimes it happens that when I'm not able to find the leisure time to hit the conversation, so that time I feel like I have forgotten something. I didn't do something that is very crucial or significant for me, and I just need to hit the conversation at any cost. And doesn't matter how much busy I am, but still I need to find the time from my busy schedule, and I try to have the audio conversation or video conversation.
I think that is called the true dedication. We know what dedication is, but truly the dedication meaning is though you are like busy, but taking out time for your passion, for your interest, that is called the real dedication. I think, and a person who wants to become fluent in English, this kind of dedication is must.
Exactly. Exactly. So, okay. So I would like to know from your end, you already have mentioned this thing that it's been long time you have not been you have not been taking the sessions properly. So how's your growth going on your YouTube channel? I already have watched multiple videos of yours, and you are delivering such a great content out there.
Thank you so much. I would like to mention one point here that from last 1 week, however, I'm not able to create conversational videos, but I am
Mm.
focusing more on solo content. And for that
Okay.
reason, I have to write my script. So somewhere I feel that I'm improving in my writing skills. Earlier, I was not that good, but now I'm taking so much time. Not exactly writing with the pen, but yes, I
Mm.
take my
Mm.
note from the mobile and I try
Mm.
to write something for my videos. So this is how I feel that I'm improving day by day, and I would request you to watch my solo videos. I feel that they are perfect, good. I don't know how people find them, but personally, I am very much satisfied with those kinds of videos because I have put so
Mm.
much of hard work in those videos. I make sure that whatever I'm speaking, that should be correct grammatically or pronunciation and everything. So those videos are
Mm.
really useful for the people or beginners who will watch those videos. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Only in that case, people can appreciate you, people can listen to you when you are speaking everything at a great manner, in a great manner. So then
Yeah.
only people can admire those things, and then
Mm.
only people can leave a comment out there. If you are delivering such a great content, then only people can pay interest to listen to you only. And if you
Yeah.
are delivering some boring kind of content and like same kind of content as the people have been uploading on YouTube, so no one is gonna admire then.
True, true. However, I'm not getting a lot of attention of people these days, but still,
Mm.
whatever I'm getting, I'm just satisfied because I know that somewhere I'm lacking. I'm not devoting 100% of my time. My efforts
Mm.
are there, but still, if I would have leisure time, I might think good, I might deliver good. So somewhere
Mm.
I am satisfied, and that is the most
And
important thing, that you should
yes.
yourself satisfied with the work you are delivering. So
And one more thing, I also noticed one thing when you are tend to doing something, so you improve yourself day by day. As you told me, as you mentioned one thing that while writing your script, you are able to improve your writing skills as well. So I also have witnessed this thing in my life. So when I started making videos for the YouTube, so that time I was not able to edit the videos properly. I was not able to make any thumbnail. But now these days I am like 10 to doing everything. Even though I don't do editing, lot many editing in my videos, and I don't create any kind of thumbnail just because of time management.
uh,
Otherwise, I could do everything. I could learn, like I learned everything by having video conversation with the people, by having some video tutors, video I would say video information about the things like how to edit the videos. Many things are there on the YouTube. I can just churn out the information about the videos that how to edit them and how to create the thumbnail as well. And same thing I apply on my videos and day by day I'm improving in that area as well.
That is true. Even when I have joined YouTube, I was not good at anything. I don't know
Mm.
how to create thumbnail. Even I did not know how to upload a video properly. So it took me a
Yes.
lot of time to understand this YouTube thing, and YT Studio. It sucks me really. Like it very
Mm.
tough in the beginning, but yes, the time when you get habitual all those things, you feel that these are very basic things, very easy things. Now I can give this gyan to other people that YouTube is easy, but it is not actually easy for the people who have joined for
No,
the
no.
very first time. In the beginning, it
Yes.
is difficult, and people are getting difficulty to get the channel monetized. There are few steps which you have to go through, and sometimes people are not getting pin, sometimes not moving on to the next step. So they are facing a lot of difficulties. But now it seems
Mm.
easy for me because I have already gone through that process. So it's
Mm.
like same for everyone.
So I would like to know your views on a thing that when we are talking about English communication, so we always need to deliver the content in English language only, in English language only. So what I usually notice when I was a beginner, so what I was finding on YouTube, I was finding some Hindi content, those who were teaching like from Hindi to English. I was appreciating, I was watching only those videos. So now these days, when I think that I should deliver some wisdom to others, so in that manner I always think that I should deliver that content in English language only. So what do you understand by both the language, and when you think like in delivering the content, so in which language you always prefer to deliver the content and why?
Okay. Okay. So if personally you ask me what mode I prefer, I feel that we should include both the languages while teaching something. If
Hmm.
a person who is absolute beginner, if he's watching my video and if he even not able to understand what am I talking, so how he's supposed to understand anything,
Exactly.
whatever I'm
Yes.
guiding in that video. So for the
Hmm.
basic, if your targeted audience is the absolute beginner people, you have to communicate in both the languages. You are explaining in English,
Hmm.
and then you have to translate it in Hindi as well. So you can use two
Exactly.
languages. But if you ask me personally, because I was started from the level where my understanding level was really good. If you
Mm,
must have got this point that I understand English but I can't speak. For those people, I think you should always listen to content in English only. You should not go
mm,
with. I have started from that point only. I used to understand everything since its beginning, but I was not able to speak properly. So I started listening to English content only. I try to repeat that content in my mind while I'm listening it, shadowing practice, self-talking. So this is how it helps me. It helped me. But if you talk about me, I want to create videos in English only because I want to improve my language, and I can improve
mm,
only when I deliver the content in English language. So I
yes.
have content first. I want to improve. So for that reason, I have to speak in English. Second, my targeted
Mm,
audience. It's not that beginner. I know people are there who understand English really well but not able to speak properly. So
yeah,
my
yeah,
content is for those people. But yes,
yeah.
there are challenges. Yes, yes. Tell me.
Even like if I talk about myself, so in my primitive days, I was not able to even speak. I was not able to even understand. So,
Okay.
so I was looking for those channels, those who are delivering only Hindi content, because I was completely like cold coffee in this. I was completely blank in this, like how to start and where to start and how to think about like English communication. And I found like lot many ways, but I was completely like losing my hope that I'm not gonna speak this language because no one is there who can teach me in a great manner. Even though I tried to join some spoken English institution as well in my primal days, but I was finding them little convoluted. I was not able to understand like how to put myself into the language, and that was not the great way to learn this language. People have their own way how they can grab the things, how they can find the things, how do they do research, and how to accumulate the content. So this is also a kind of like work that is that is very significant for each and everybody. If you are not putting your effort, your significant effort in everything, so ultimately you are not going to learn this language. If you are thinking that I need everything on my plate and I just need to have that thing, so the other person can deliver that thing to you, but you will not be able to incorporate those things. I actually witnessed this thing in my communication, and when it came to do my own research, so I put my effort to do all the research, and I managed to overcome from that situation just because I put my effort onto the research. And whatever research I did in all the things like in the communication, and I also inculcated in my life, in my brain as well, so that I can remember them for long and I can utilize them while communicating with the people as well. And I would definitely say that when I was in my primitive phase, so I was thinking that I'm not gonna like hit this language anymore my whole life. I'm not gonna speak this. You are from Hindi medium, how you gonna speak this language? So, but after like putting a lot of effort, I didn't know like I was putting effort in that or not, because I was losing my hope in this language many times, and I was thinking that I'm like I should leave everything and I should like change my job and all, and I should do different thing. Like I this is not my cup of tea, and it is completely hard not to crack to me. But yeah, when I got the confidence for the first time, so then I decided, then I ignited fire in myself. Lalit, now you have to conquer this language at any cost.
That's amazing. So how
Yes.
long it took you to learn this language completely? Like how much time?
Yeah, so it's been like 2 years to me into this language from the scratch when I started.
That's
So
nice.
yeah, I didn't even know how to use XMR. I was not great at study, and openly say this thing always because still I'm not great at study. I don't like to study at all. So, but
Mhm.
still, just to become very fluent, just to become very communicative in this language, I needed to work on study kind of thing as well. Because if you literally want to victor this language, so you need to understand the grammatical structures as well. And how you'll be able to learn the grammatical structure till the time you are not writing anything by yourself, you will not be able to understand. Like
Yeah, writing is
I'm just
important.
yeah. I'm just getting the content from your kind of personified. So this is literally not gonna help me. So, and you are an advocate, right? You have
Right.
mentioned this thing, yeah, in multiple videos. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, so I would like to know something about your journey as well. In nutshell, like what all kind of like impediments were faced by you when you were learning this language for the first time? Because I know your struggle as well, little bit, but I would like to know more about your spoken journey.
So I have not started with the scratch. First of all, I was good with the reading. I understand English. I understand everything. The only
Mm,
problem with me is that I was not able to speak. So I did not focus much on Hindi videos. I did not watch them a lot. Somehow I started
mm,
with daily use sentences. I want to know the sentence structure, how it has made, like how to create a
mm.
structure. This is what I
Okay.
did not know in the beginning. So I started watching Kanchan ma'am's video, Kanchan Keshri. She has a large audience and she most of the time, I think on daily basis, she creates such kind of videos. So from there, I
Mm,
started learning the basic structure that, okay, you can say this sentence in this way. So people, however, many tutors, they say that we should not watch these kinds of videos, Hindi to English translation. It is not good for you, but I'm telling you, this is 100% effective and it helps me a lot. It helped my child along with me because we both used to
mm,
watch videos together. We both have learned together just by watching those short videos because this is how I know the
mm.
basic thing, how to create a structure. That is the main thing when it comes to speaking English. How will you speak? You
Exactly.
will combine two, three, four sentences at a time and then you will make a paragraph. So first of all, you should know that how to say turn on the light, how to say
Mm,
फैन बंद कर दो, how to say कपड़े चेंज कर लो. People,
mm.
they don't know even the basic things like how to say that. So first of all, I think you should
Exactly.
with the daily English sentences, you should learn basic sentences and then you can start learning. And then after that, I
Mm.
focused on listening as much as I could. I used to listen a lot. A lot means a lot. And then
And
slowly,
still you do this thing, I think. Still you
yeah,
do this thing that you listen to the English content a lot.
yes, yes,
I can observe the things. I can observe the things because as I told you that I have witnessed your many videos on YouTube and I found them that you are also delivering such a great content. Many YouTubers are there, those who are delivering great content, but you are also one of them.
thank you so much. So this is
Yes.
how I have learned just by listening and then speaking practice. I have put all my efforts. I've done everything in order to become fluent. Actually, I used to communicate with co-learners 25 minutes on Ace Fluency application, which was the first step I took in the beginning of my journey. And this is how I became fluent. And then starting a YouTube channel, creating videos. If you will compare those videos from recent videos, you will find a drastic change in the way of pronunciation,
Yes.
communication, personality, everything I think changed. Overall
Yeah, yeah.
personality has changed till now.
Yeah, by change, by your word change, I got to know one thing. So when I had my last conversation with you, so that time my way of speaking was quite different. So that time I was like, I was just speaking on and on. But by that time that was my like second or third session with you on my Skype application. So, but now these days I have completely changed my way of speaking as well, and literally I wanted to be in a calmful manner, in a relaxful manner, so that other person can understand me properly. Because my ultimate goal is just to deliver or express or articulate my thoughts, and if the other person is not able to understand, and like if I'm making a lot of fumble, lot of mistakes while speaking, so there is no use of putting a lot of effort on this communication.
Yeah, that is
So
true.
first I need to make sure that whatever I'm delivering, whatever I'm expressing, the other person is able to comprehend all the things.
Yeah.
Yes.
What sometimes what happened with me when I'm talking to a person who's already fluent, I
Hmm.
automatically my speed is on another level. I'm not able to control.
Yeah, sometimes it happens to me as well when I communicate with the people on audio calls. So sometimes it is great, sometimes it is not.
Yeah.
I
I can
yeah,
get
perceive these things like this.
compatibility that other person is also on the same level and you are also on the
Hmm.
same level. Then you are, just go very naturally with the flow. But when a other person, for example, if somebody else sitting in front of you, like he's a beginner, I can understand with the language. So then I try to speak slowly, calmly, and express my words very nicely. But now, like I know that you are already fluent, I can also speak. So let's just go with the flow. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask my last question, but not the least,
Okay.
and that would be related to the general human health.
Okay.
So that is very random question. I'm not like asking to you that you need to deliver your deep and down wisdom on this. Whatever you know about this, you can deliver on that. If you want to skip that, so you can skip as well. So my question is that now these days people do not have time to do exercise and go for a walk and to spend the time with the family and friends. So just because of this, people are very swamped with the work. Just because of having lot many kind of burden on themselves, they are feeling some kind of mental stress. So my question is that how we can get rid of mental stress without putting a lot of effort, and how do you perceive this thing in your particular life?
Okay, so what I feel is that the main reason of having mental stress is dependency. You always dependent for your happiness on somebody else. So first of all, remove this thing from your life and choose
Hmm.
those things which makes you really happy and try to be happy alone. If you talk about me,
Hmm.
I'm the kind of person who always be happy alone. My happiness is in first of all food. I love eating food. Second, outing. I can go alone. I can watch a movie alone. I can enjoy that movie alone. So my happiness is not dependent on anybody else. Not even
Yeah.
my
Okay.
husband, not my parents. That is the first
Okay.
thing you should understand. This is the reality of life, practical thing that no one can always make you happy. You have to find your own.
Exactly.
So this is, every person is very busy in their life. Like my husband is busy, I
Hmm.
am also busy. We are not getting a lot of time to spend together. So
Hmm.
rather than just keep working on your goals, do the things which you like to do personally. For example, for me, YouTube is my passion and I'm doing it, so I'm feeling happy whenever
Hmm.
I'm connecting with someone, I'm posting a video. Second thing, as you have mentioned that people are not doing exercises, this is one of the most
Hmm.
favorite thing which I would love to do.
Hmm.
But just because of my kids and family, I'm not getting that time. But whenever I get
Hmm.
time, I go for a walk. That is one of my favorite
Okay.
exercise, and that walk
Hmm.
is at least minimum for 1 hour. So that one
Okay.
hour when I'm walking, I utilize that time listening
Hmm.
to something interesting, which I would love to listen. And this is how I
Hmm.
make myself happy. My mental peace is always there because the time when you spend with yourself, no one can give you any kind of mental stress if you have time to spend with your
Exactly.
own self. So this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, you are doing such a great job in this, and this is quite phenomenal. Whatever you have explained, that you are able to enjoy yourself by your by with you only. You don't need somebody to make yourself happy, and
Yeah.
you can make yourself happy all alone. So this is also a kind of phenomenal kind of thing for me, and I also, I would like to add on my way of perceiving in this thing. So if I talk about how do I release my mental stress, so I also have like lot many things like to do, and I also have a lot many things to manage my mental stress, and I don't know literally I didn't know literally how to manage mental stress, but when you come into this picture that you need to handle mental stress as well, and you need to deal with the people simultaneously with the by having mental stress as well, uh, while having mental stress as well. So in that particular situation, what I usually do, so whenever I connect to somebody, like if I'm connecting to somebody, so in this manner, I release my mental stress. So whatever the things I have, like I have in my brain, I just need to bring out all the things in front of other person, and I need to gather some information about that particular thing, that why the people are having these kinds of things, including me. I also have some, some kind of same issues. So that is why I
Are
generate the
you, su-
questions from them.
are you suffering from this condition that you are having mental issues, right?
No, means I mean to say some kind of, no, lot many pressures you have. You have to handle lot many issues. Mental issues means I'm not saying about that. Something is like different kind of issues. I'm just talking about mental stress. Like you need to manage your time. You need to manage the things simultaneously. You need to deal with the people. You need to manage your business. You need to manage your time. So in that manner, you are not able to find out the time for yourself. So in that particular situation, you always think that why I'm not able to like spend the time with myself only. Why I'm just delivering the things for all the people. Why I'm not like finding out the time to go for a picture, to go for a movie, to go for a hangout. So this kind of mental stress I'm talking about. So I release this mental stress while communicating with the people. I just try to accumulate the information about these kinds of things, so that I also can learn from them, and I can get some experiences from the people as well. Because somebody said this thing that if you are reading out the books of anybody, so it means that you are gathering the 50 years of experience from the books. So
Yes.
so my perspective is saying in this, like if I'm asking the questions to the people, so somewhere I'm getting the experiences of the people,
Yes.
and by getting experiences of the people, I also can understand them in a great manner. And whenever I'm gonna have these kinds of issues in my life, so I can face them in a great manner, and I can vanquish them as well. So okay, I think this is all from my side. If you have any question.
Here, that is why I have mentioned that it is very important to spend some quality time with your own self. Because when you are
Yes,
talking
exactly.
to yourself, you are thinking deeply and you are finding
Mm.
out the ways that how you can tackle these kinds of situation. And this is what I'm doing. Even after having two children around me all the day, I find this time at night when they both sleep. It is okay for me to sleep late at night, but at least when I'm sleeping, my mind should be peaceful. It should not be in the stress.
Yes.
I think I am also getting call from office. I have to attend. But
No, sure.
continue some other day. Somebody is desperately calling me.
No, it was amazing connect with you. I literally wanted to have the next conversation with you, and today I have got that chance, and I'm really happy. I'm really euphoric that I got this chance to have this amazing and wonderful conversation with you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Same here, Lalit. I would always love to connect with the people who are fluent so that I can also learn something from them. So you are one of them, and I would love to connect with you in future as well. And it's a lovely conversation we had today.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Have a good time. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.